Alan here, and I had to open with that video spanning the shoreline at Tough Creek. That was my last morning there. I would have done a video from outside, but it was just blowing too much. It was too windy. Tough Creek's beautiful, and I was there for 2 weeks. Really, really excellent place to be. But of course, 2 weeks dry camping, that's enough. It's time to get back to hooking up to electric, at least for a few days, having good access to water, being able to dump the tanks, all the important things in life. So I'm here in Lander, and I'm shooting this video from inside a cafe, a bakery. It's right here in downtown Lander, Wyoming. And it just feels really good to be here, to be inside, to not be wearing a mask. There's nobody else in the place other than a couple other people, including the people who work here. So it's really kind of a mellow place, but I feel comfortable here. I feel very comfortable. I've been working on my own personal health, as you know. That's the previous post, and you can go back on rvacrossamerica.net and take a look at that. By the way, this is going to be rvacrossamerica.net/bighorns, Bighorns, referring to the Bighorn Mountains, because I'm going to share a little bit with you about that in a moment. The town of Lander has a number of little restaurants and cafes and shops and such in it. It's a town of about 8,000 people. It's a really good place. Right on the east slope of the Wind River Range. So it's definitely a place worth visiting. I'm staying at a campground called Mountain View Campground. It's a Passport America campground, just about 8 miles up the road. Not much of a place, but I don't need much of a place. I just need my hookups, and I need access to some really cool places. Like this morning, I was up in Sink Canyon, which takes you up to about 8,500, 9,000 feet. The road is still closed beyond Fry Lake, and I went to Fry Lake, which is just a beautiful alpine lake, cold water, clear water, and I was kayaking in that this morning, paddling around for about an hour. So I feel good being in this cafe. Like I said, I've been working on my health. You can see that post on rvacrossamerica.net, and I've also started taking hydroxychloroquine for pre-exposure. I want to build up that antiviral in my system, and I've done the research on what I believe is a protocol that makes sense in order to make use of it. Glad to see that the latest report that came out through the Lancet was completely discredited. Chris Martenson ripped it apart, and then they removed it. So the Lancet admitted that it was not of any great value. Anyway, I'm only going to be here for a few days. I'm heading over to Pinedale shortly thereafter. But between now and then, reflecting on where I was when I was out at Tough Creek, you're going to see some video coming up that highlights the Wind River Canyon Drive, which takes you from Tough Creek or Boysen State Park up into Thermopolis. The video I have goes southbound from Thermopolis down to Boysen. It's only about a half-hour drive, but it's a beautiful drive. Thermop is a lot of fun. Hot springs, of course, with the virus, you can't really take advantage of it. And then further north from Thermop or Thermopolis, there is Worland, a small town in central Wyoming, and then the Bighorns. And that's Ten Sleep, the town of Ten Sleep. I write about that in my post. That's, again, rvacrossamerica.net/bighorns. That's what this post will be. And you'll see some photos and a little bit of video of getting up to Meadowlark Lake, which is, again, one of my favorites. My friend was there the week prior, and there was ice on the lake. And, I got there a week later, and the lake was cold, but it was very much melted and very much worth kayaking in and having some fun. There was still patchy snow on the ski trails on the far side of the lake, which is Meadowlark ski area. Anyway, we're going to let you continue now into the video. Make sure you get over to the post as well, rvacrossamerica.net/bighorns, and you'll see some other information there and just a little bit on the mapping of the area that I did. All right, thanks. Alan here. Take care. Be good.